Hi, this is Donnie, the VP product at Guardz. I want to share how Guardz can help you solve a few big challenges you're likely facing in the market today. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about who Guardz is built for, what problems will help you solve, and how it can help you secure your customers against the fast-moving threats in the age of AI. After that, I'll jump into a few-minute demo to give you an overview of the platform and make sure you know how to get the most out of your free trial. First off, Guardz is built for MSPs and IT professionals looking to bring the best security offering to their small business clients. We believe that MSPs are at the forefront of security for the 99% of businesses that make up the backbone of our economy. Over the last decade, cybersecurity vendors have built tools for the enterprise market because that's where there are experienced security teams with dedicated budgets. These tools are usually not a good fit for your client environment, and they're rarely built with the MSP's needs in mind. That means that most of the security products on the market are complex to deploy, hard to set up, and require a lot of ongoing effort to maintain. The alternative to enterprise platforms is to build a security stack from many different point solutions. But that means learning and training on multiple tools, plus keeping up with invoices and updates from all the different vendors. And on top of that, these tools, they just don't talk to each other. So unless you invest even more in a SIEM and a SOAR, you're stuck with siloed detections and incompatible responses. Guardz is different. Our platform is natively built to include the exact security controls that are needed to protect small and medium-sized businesses, including active protection for identities, email, data, cloud, endpoints, and more. We partner with SentinelOne to integrate the best-in-class EDR seamlessly into our unified platform with one detection engine and a single place to go to manage your security offering. We've taken the time to understand the challenges that MSPs face in managing their security stack, so operational efficiency is top of mind across the product. Security is only as good as your ability to manage it across your clients, so everything is designed to be set and forget, and our AI-native MDR connects the dots to identify threats at their earliest stages and remediate them before they can spread. Beyond the security capabilities that your clients need, Guardz empowers our MSP partners to overcome business challenges, like growing their business through prospecting reports and marketing materials, and retaining customers by showing the value with security business reviews. Let's jump into a short demo so you can see all of this in action. The Guardz platform protects a variety of digital assets, such as users, devices, mailbox browsers, cloud drives, and internet assets. From the dashboard, we can dive into any of these assets or have a closer look at the detections that we've discovered. From a bird's eye view, Guardz has 9 different security controls across various attack vectors, and we're protecting small businesses from these. The radar view gives us the ability to look into each of these security controls and the related detections. Guardz is a multi-tenant platform, so you can always see which customers bring different levels of risk, and you can navigate to individual customers as needed or use the All Customers view to see aggregated data. Adding a new customer is simple. Just click the New Customer button and use cloud credentials to bring them on board. Diving into issues by risk is a great way to understand the severity that individual organizations bring to the environment. It's just a click away to investigate detections and take action with automated or manual remediations. AI Insights can help connect the dots across detections. For example, in this case, a user has clicked on a phishing simulation link, and we've connected the dots to the fact that they haven't been assigned an awareness training. This type of insight helps an admin understand where they should put their attention and reduce the overall risk. Let's have a look at the security controls to better understand what exactly Guardz is protecting against. Our Ultimate Plan customers start with the MDR setup to configure how they want the MDR team to work on their behalf 24/7, 365. Admins should define what response actions are automated versus what needs approval, and the contact information and preferences of the admins that will be notified when things go wrong. Security controls can be figured on a global level for all customers, or individually for specific customers according to the settings that make sense for each. As a first example, we can go into the Cloud Directory posture and see which locations are approved or not approved for any particular customer. Another example is how admins can configure email protection to use various scans, as well as define exactly how we want the system to behave. In this case, a high-risk email will be sent to quarantine, and a medium-risk email will result in a caution banner for the recipient. Such a caution banner explains the reason for the warning and gives admin contact details for outreach. Other email security settings include adding domains or senders to block lists and allow lists, which can be done proactively from here or directly from the emails that have been alerted or reported. There are a variety of rules and settings for each of the different security controls. Endpoint security is another interesting one to look at. You can configure the Guardz endpoint agent to give managed AV on top of Windows Defender, even the free version. Through our Ultimate plan, we have a deep integration with SentinelOne. This allows you to deploy the SentinelOne agents either with an installer or a script, and then configure those SentinelOne policies in a way that makes sense for your organization. As mentioned before, all of these settings have a combination of a global and an override per customer. There's plenty more to show for each of the different security controls, but let's go a step further into the platform to other areas where Guardz brings a lot of value. We believe the user or identity-centric approach is one of the most interesting ways that Guardz stands out. This workflow is about looking across an environment and being able to identify the users that bring the most risk. We can dive into a specific user, learn more about them, try to understand the different levels of permissions they may have, and we can jump right into the issues and the risk that that user brings to the organization. In this case, we see a series of detections that lead to an MDR incident, a potential account compromise. At some point in time, this user had leaked credentials on the dark web, while MFA was also missing or turned off in their account. In addition, they received a suspicious phishing email. Clicking into these issues allows us to look at that suspicious email or to look at this abnormal login and what location it came from. On top of all that, there was a change to the mailbox rules, which is a common tactic in the early stages of account takeover. So it's the combination of those things happening together in a period of time that are the common signs of a potential account compromise. In this case, the user was suspended by the MDR team and the issue was temporarily resolved while further investigation took place. We have other tools at our disposal while we investigate this incident, including playbooks to help with next steps and reporting to share what happened with other stakeholders. There are other detections that we have connected to this user as well, some related to that incident and others that are not. All of these can be reviewed, and within any of these detections, you have remediation workflows to resolve the threat and mitigate the risk. In this case, the response can be to add it to an allow list or send a warning email. Some remediations take stronger actions like removing permissions, suspending users, etc. The user approach is a really powerful one, as it allows for actionable and tangible response to quantifiable risk. We'll jump to another environment here where we can see a different user who brings a whole new set of detections. As we explore these, we might look at antivirus or EDR-related threats. In this particular case, is actually a detection from SentinelOne. We can investigate this further in VirusTotal and discover other information about the detection before going in to remediate this with various response actions at our disposal to kill and quarantine, add to the block list, etc. I'll quickly go through and show you that we have different ways of identifying, grouping, and taking action within the platform. Admins can view things from the lens of the devices and the risk that those endpoints bring to an organization based on EDR or managed AV. Similarly, we can review a company's internet assets, IPs, domains, and subdomains, and the relevant detections we've discovered with our external scan. And then, finally, we have security awareness trainings and phishing simulations, where we can assign training on the fly or schedule templates across a full year. This allows admins to set and forget while ensuring that all employees, including those at future customers, get training according to compliance and best practices in the industry. This is all part of the core security capabilities and the experience of the Guardz platform. But we go further. We've taken the time to understand how to help you grow your business. Our Growth Hub does just that with branded marketing materials to help you sell, as well as prospecting reports for analyzing new clients. It's as easy as just putting in a domain to spin up a prospecting report. This lets you show up to your prospecting meetings with a report in hand. Here's a quick look at a demo report, and as we scroll through, we can see various detections and risk that we've discovered just based on the domain of that particular company. So this empowers you with a risk analysis and an educational tool when engaging with those prospects. Similarly, we have security business reviews. These allow you to schedule business reviews to send out to your clients, or for you to review and show up with a report in hand when you do your monthly or quarterly engagements to show the value that you bring on an ongoing basis. All of this ties together as part of the Guardz platform, where MSPs are equipped with the right security controls and are empowered with an operationally efficient platform to effectively deploy those controls. Our MSP-first approach gives you the tools to grow your business, and finally, the ability to communicate the value and retain your customers. There's so much more to see and learn about what Guardz offers, and I encourage you to start a trial to experience it yourself. Guardz is a group of security experts who've been protecting businesses for decades. Our vision is to build a safer digital world for small businesses, and we see the strength of the MSP community as essential partners in making this happen. We look forward to continuously learning from you while leading the way with cutting-edge technology to combat modern threats. What's your next step? Our trials are fully self-serve and as simple as clicking the Get Started button. The Guardz team is available if you need assistance. Stay secure and stay on guard.